topic for today's this amazing and interesting session is life of a BTech student in a government college versus a private college, right? And I know a lot of you have a lot of queries regarding comparing these two colleges. I mean, not just the particular two colleges, but any government college versus a private, and what are the pros and cons for both. So we definitely gonna have a look on all those aspects from two different students, coming from there. And also we have few questions. We have few questions that we're going to ask. So let me just introduce my both panelists over here. So we have Mukund, who is a BTech student from Manipal University, Jaipur, and we have Ankur, again a BTech student from IIIT Bhubaneshwar. So firstly, I'd like to welcome both of you. Thank you so much for making us taking out time and being with us on Shiksha's webinar for the first ever time. So I welcome both of you, Mukund and Ankur. So let's just start off. Mukund, over to you. What would you like to say before we start off with the questions?
It would be an informative section, and I would be happy to help my juniors and upcoming future of our country to guide them. Okay, what is the future? So I would be happy to help my juniors and their parents also. I have shown some question that parents were asking.
Yes.
So it is a very tough decision for parents also.
Yes. Right. And coming to you, Ankur, what would you like to say?
Yeah, first of all, a very warm good evening to everyone. And thank you, Bhagyashree ma'am, for inviting us as a panelist in this interesting session. Of course, it has been the topic of the session is quite confusing because whenever I remember when I was taking admission and I had the options of selecting private colleges versus this college. So it was a difficult choice, and I'm sure many upcoming students might be having the doubts. So I'm happy to help you. Yeah.
Right, absolutely. And let's just start. I know they are continuously pouring us with a lot of questions. So firstly, the first basic question that we like to know is, if we compare IIIT Bhubaneshwar, which is a purely government college, and if we compare it to Manipal University from Jaipur, which is a private college, what kind of differences we would see there? So Ankur, if you would like to start with that.
Yeah, sure. So the first basic difference is that we are exclusively an IT college. So there are only 5 branches in BTech. I'm talking about BTech. Of course, there are MTech and PhD programs. But for BTech, there are only 5 branches, which is computer science and engineering, computer engineering, information technology, all the 3 of them under the Department of Computer Science. And apart from these 3, there's ETC branch, which is electronics and telecommunication engineering, and EEE, which is electrical and electronics engineering. So all of them closely revolve around the information technology sector only. So that is the first basic thing. And apart from that, the admissions in IIIT Bhubaneshwar take place through JEE mains only. And there's a limit of 60 to 65 students per branch. So yeah, those are the first few points of difference, I guess.
Right, and just extending the same question to you, Mukund, what would be your answer to this?
My college was established in 2011, and it is the subsidiary group of Manipal Academy of Higher Education at Manipal Group. And it's the 5th or 6th college of Manipal in Jaipur. Overall, it is having 7 to 8 branches like CSC, IT, and CC, and in EC and EEE, and in core there are mechanical, automobile, civil, and chemical engineering. So it's a good experience. There are students from Pan India, so one can learn their each other's experience, and faculties are also good. Almost 80 to 90% faculties are from PhD, or there are from NITs or BITs or from SRM and VIT. So it's a good experience. One can learn good if he is willing to do. He can approach professors, and professors are very willing to help each other. So it's a good experience. One can learn from there. CSIT branch are having around 400, 500 students, and other branches are also having 400, 500 students. There is not much intake Like other colleges, there are around 3,000 and 4,000 students in a BTech, but here are only 1,500 2,000 maximum students in all engineering branches. So student to professor ratio is very good. Around there are not 50 to 52 students in a class, so one can get a good amount of attention in that 50 to 52 amount of students.
Absolutely. So I think that is how we start off the session, with both of them explaining about, the thing that's happening at the universities. I'll quickly take up this question from a parent, and I would like to help them out. So this is Vinay Gupta. Probably he wants to know about his son who wants to take admission in BTech CSE in Manipal.
Yeah.
So what are the pros and cons taking admission in Manipal? You would like to suggest him?
It's particularly Manipal or out of CSE branch? Ma'am, you are not audible.
I think it's for BTech CSE for Manipal, Jaipur.
Okay, it's overall good brand. There is a good amount of placement in CSE. The highest package of one was, I think, 42 LPA, and around 75 or 80% students are placed in CSE, and other 20% are either have opted for masters or they have gone for their parental business. So it's a good for CSE. Faculties are also good. There are faculties that are knowing good amount of coding, and students also code in all those Ninja hacking platform, all the other platforms. So CSE is a good branch in that college.
All right. I think that would really help him for his son, to understand. Okay, I'll move to another question. I think Vinayji, you've got your answer, and that would really help you. Okay, Gun has this question. I'm appearing for 12 and I'm confused about what course I should opt for. I want to pursue CSE, but I'm also interested in AI. So Ankur, would you like to take that?
Yeah, sure. So AI is actually a subdomain in computer science. So if you take computer science and engineering, you will be learning a whole lot of things. So there will be database, um, there will be operating systems, computer organization and architecture, and a lot of other subjects. But AI is very focused. So I have not come across the curriculum of what exactly are the subjects in the AI course. But I still believe that if someone is interested in AI, they should take AI particularly.
Right.
As a full-fledged.
Thank you for that answer. Okay. Okay, I'll quickly move to this question from Ashish. So he wants to know, is VIT Vellore a good option? So, Mukund, you would like to help him for VIT Vellore, if you have any idea on that?
Yes, ma'am. Can I tell you this branch, for which branch he would be
Vellore,
opting for?
VIT Vellore.
For
No,
which branch? For which
he
branch?
did not
CSV,
mention that.
IT.
He did
So
not
it's
mention.
a good college, but there is lot of crowd in that college. I think for CSE branch there is only 2,000 to 2,500 students. So it's a good, but if you are comfortable going in the south, then you can opt for it. Not bad.
Right.
You can try for VIT main branch. Well, it's best.
Right. Thank you, Mukund, for that answer. Okay, the next question I think is Ankur would like to answer, because Ria wants to know the pros and cons of getting into a government college. Like why, if there's a parameter that they had to choose, okay, I have an option of opting into a government and a private. So why should I move into a government college?
Yeah, sure. So that's the main question actually. So in a government college, the pros first I would like to say that the government is always with you. So the governing body, the top administration is the government. So if you have any problem in the college, any kind of problem, so you can complain or something, whatever, and the government will directly act on it. So it actually happened in our college as well. So there was some problem in the curriculum and something. So we actually complained about it, and we didn't expect, but it was actually discussed in the Rajya Sabha. So So that is the very good thing. So there is no private things, like there is no complete autonomy of the college. There is always someone on the top of it who will decide in favor of the student. So the cons, okay, talking about the fees as well. So it's a myth that government colleges charge less. Yes, some government colleges do charge less, but even if you check IITs and ITs or triple IT itself, the fees is around 10 lakh to 12 lakh for the 4-year course. And I guess for the private colleges, it's around 14 to 16 lakhs. In some colleges, it is higher, but mostly it goes around 16 lakhs, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, that is one thing. So uh, about the infrastructure, the private colleges do have better infrastructure. If you take into consideration the best colleges of the countries, the IITs and NITs, they have the best infrastructure. But talking about the medium type of colleges like tier 2 or tier 3 government colleges, they have quite average or decent infrastructure. So in triple IT also, since we are a very small college having only 5 courses only for information technology, the infrastructure is like decent, quite decent. So, and yeah, so on what are the other points can I speak? I think that's all. So if you want to choose between a private college and government college, you should check different variables. So you have to check what is the placement, what kind of student culture is there, or what is the alumni network. So you have to check different colleges. There is no single particular answer to that.
Right. I think Mukund, you want to add something?
Yeah, ma'am, I was adding the fees of my college. It's around 12.46 lakhs
Okay.
for 4 year, excluding hostels. It is only tuition fees.
Okay. So, okay, we are like trying to compare like fees.
Yeah, right.
So I just want to know, I mean, like both of you are like BTech, like what specializations are you pursuing, Mukund?
I am from automobile engineering, pass out. Currently, it's my 8th semester.
Okay. And Ankur, what about you?
My major is computer engineering, and yeah, I am in my 6th semester. 6th semester almost completed.
Okay. I mean, like on the same level, both of you are, I think, on the same level and about to graduate kind of thing.
Yeah, right. I think he's in
Yeah,
third year and
one
I'm in
year.
4th year.
Okay. Great, great. I'll just move to another question, which is coming from another parent, and I'll not like the parents to wait for the answer. So Shivani Shah is here and wants to know, want my child to take integrated BTech after 10th? Is it a wise decision? So Mukund, if you like to guide her on this.
And can you please repeat the question?
Yeah. The question is, she wants her child to take integrated BTech after 10th. So she wants to know whether it's a wise decision or not.
I think it's integrated BTech is not possible after 10th. It is possible after 12th. Integrated diploma is possible after 10th. I can she can either reply or you can correct me.
Shivani ji, if you're watching the webinar, so as Mukund has answered. So if you have any other further queries related to it, you can rightly mention it here, right? Okay, Saurav, you can lower your hand and put your query in the chat or in the Q&A, please, and we'll try to take up your question, right? Okay, coming to another question from Ved, wants to know what to do after 10th. So Ved, that will depend on your point of interest. I mean, what stream would you like to take after 10th? And probably, you can further specialize and understand and, streamline what all courses you want to go in. So I think that would help you. So first decide like what you want to do after 10th. So Ankur, you have any suggestions like after 10th? There might be a lot of students who want to know what after 10th. So what all we can suggest them?
Yeah, actually, that is a very broad question. There are many possibilities after 10th. So first of all, if we can streamline it between like science, commerce, or art, then from that onwards we can decide on further what can be taken. So for example, if someone wants to move to the technical field or job related field, so I think nowadays the jobs are very skill based. So there are many people who are not taking the full-fledged computer science course, but still they are getting jobs in better companies than those students who are taking the computer science course as a BTech. So if you want to go for some skill-based job, it will be better to learn the skill, focus on the skill and not on the degree. And if you want to pursue like higher education research, then you have to properly decide that which degree you have to take. And yeah, so that will be
Right.
my answer.
Okay, I'll move to next question for Vijay Patel. Okay, so he's saying that I did my diploma with mechanical branch, but now I want to do lateral entry BTech with computer science. So am I eligible? Also, he has mentioned that he has done his diploma, so his third attempt is over now. And if he has to, I think he wants to give 12th again. So will he be eligible for giving JEE main also, and about like which college is good for lateral entry? So Mukund, you would like to take that?
Yes, ma'am. In my college, it is not possible like that. If you are from mechanical ground, you can do BTech lateral entry from in mechanical, not in CS. It is not possible in my college. For other colleges, it is. I think it is not possible, but he can still check out.
Right.
It is
Ankur?
not possible in Manipal.
Okay. Okay. So Ankur, you have any suggestions for him?
Actually, I don't have any idea about this lateral entry, so I don't think I will be the right person to answer this.
All right, all right. Okay, Vijay, so you can always connect with us on Ask Shiksha if you have any more queries regarding to this. I'll quickly move to the next question, which is for, I think, computer science branch. So probably Ankur could take up that. So this question is, does BTech in CSE and BTech, like CSE in any specialized course, are both the values same, or like there are some differences in between both? Like BTech in CSE and BTech in CSE in particular, any specialization? Yes,
Yeah, so as far as I know, the specialization courses have been made only to increase the number of seats. So I have asked to different people this question, and they have all said this answer, that the specialization thing has been made only to increase the number of seats. So I think you can go with any of it, but I strongly feel that computer science is completely skill based. You can have a degree in any of the field, whether it is in specialization or in the proper computer science branch, but you at the end you have to be good at one skill at least, which like if you want to go for AI or web development or blockchain anything, you should be good at that particular skill, and all the remaining parts are you have to just have a basic knowledge of it. But if you want to go for like proper software developer roles, so we call it SDEs. So you have to have a degree, I guess. But as we are seeing the growth in the rise of in the number of startups, they are taking students based on their skills. So yeah, so you can pick any of it. It is only for increasing the number of seats.
right. Okay. Again, a very interesting question that I see here from Ishank. Can you suggest the best college for BTech? Mukund, you like to answer that?
Ma'am, best college in sense of what? In placements, in activities, in what sense?
He just wants to know the best that I can get into for doing BTech.
That's a very vague question.
Yeah, actually, I have a one-word answer for it. IIT Bombay.
Yeah, IIT Bombay for CSE.
Yeah.
Right. I think that will, help Ishank a bit. Okay. Chinu Michelle has a question. I've completed diploma after completing 10th. Will I be eligible for JEE exam? So, Mukund, you have an answer to that?
No, not before 12th. I think JEE requires 12th marks.
Chinu, you need to sit for your 12th dear, and then only you can sit for JEE, right? So please sit for 12 and then probably you can prepare for JEE, right? Okay, Vinayji, most welcome. Okay, Saurav is here from Bihar and he wants to know how will I prepare for JEE. So like any of you have you both given JEE exams? I'm sure you must have given that.
Yes, yes, yeah.
right? So probably Ankur, you could start off like how can he prepare for JEE?
Can you repeat, like, has he mentioned where, in which, like, class he is in or something?
No, he just mentioned that he is from Bihar and he wants to know about admissions in the IIT Kanpur also, and he wants to know like how can I prepare for my JEE mains and advanced for that.
Okay, so for JEE mains and advanced, like, this is a very competitive exam. So I have seen students preparing right from their fifth and sixth class, and I have seen students taking a drop year and after 12th and preparing. I myself started preparing after my 12th only. I dropped an year and prepared for the JEE mains and advanced. So, but I think the best time would be 11th and 12th. So the courses are same. The syllabus is from 11th, 12th only. So I think the best time is 11th and 12th, and there are many resources available on the internet. You can join an online coaching, you can join an offline coaching, but the competition is very high. The important thing is you understand the concept which is mentioned in the syllabus. And yeah, that's an important thing, that you can learn from any resource. But if you want a direction, a particular direction, it will be best you can join an offline coaching institute. They will give you a direction. You can, like, dedicatedly prepare from that, and yeah, then you can appear for your JEE mains and advanced.
Okay, Shinu says, is there any idea to join IIT without JEE? I don't think so. That happens. Ankur, is that possible?
No, I don't think that's possible without JEE. Like, you can join IIT after your BTech for MTech, but for that also you have to give a GATE exam. So there is always some exam you have to give to enter into IIT,
Yes.
as far as I know.
So even I understand that without like 12th and JEE, you will not be able to get into that. So I think probably should concentrate on that. Okay, I am trying to take your questions. Give me some time. Like let me come back one by one to all of you now. Okay, Devansh Mishra has a question. Due to some circumstances, my drop year got wasted and I didn't focus much on my studies. So I'm moving towards taking admission in private colleges by, I don't know, what is this, Comet K. So what is the major difference between private and government college? Will I get a better future in private college? And what are the opportunities? Probably Mukund, you should like to take
It
that.
totally depends on the students. It totally depends. If he is passionate and he is willing to learn new things, then he can succeed in both. If he is not passionate and he is not willing to new things, that then he cannot also succeed in government college. When there is a saying that learning never ends. He should learn and explore new things and all those. If he's interested, he'll do it automatically. But if he don't do it, that neither the private nor in the government he can't succeed.
Right, absolutely. Okay, I've seen another question. Can a diploma student go in IIT? Mukund, do you have any idea on that?
I think IIT also have lateral entry that from second year you can join BTech and you will graduate in fourth year. And also lateral entry have a less fees as compared to normal because you are having a diploma.
Right. Okay. So I have another particular question for Mukund, which comes from Minakshi.
Yeah.
So she wants to know from you, can you please guide as how to prepare for MIT Manipal entrance for BTech, since there are no previous years available?
Actually, I have also given that in 2018. It's a medium. It's if you have to take CSE branch or IT or CC, you have to score rank above 4,000 for MIT campus, and below 4,000 you can go take CSE, IT, and CC in Manipal University Jaipur campus. Basically, if you are preparing for JEE mains, you can crack this easily. But for scoring good rank, you have to work hard for it.
Right. I think that would help you, Meenakshi. Okay. Okay, another question. I think Ankur would like to take that. Comes from Nupur, and she says that government colleges give better placements, right? I mean, that's a question from her. While a degree from private colleges doesn't have that value. Also, which branch in BTech is good except CS. If you would like to help her on that.
Okay, so can you just repeat the question? There are
Yeah.
multiple parts to it.
Yeah.
So
So I think firstly she wants to know placements from a government college. How good are they?
yeah, actually, again, it completely depends on the college. So if the college is with time, colleges with time, the older the college, the better its alumni network becomes. And so what happens is how the placement system works.
Hmm.
Someone from one college enters into a company, then after next year or after some years, the student from that college tells the company that you can visit my college and offer placements to the students. So I believe the older a college gets, the better the placement opportunities become in that college. So
Mhm.
yeah, I would say you should have a fair comparison of when the college was established and other facility. But this is not the only criteria. There are other criteria as well. So yeah, that is about the placements.
Okay, Ankur, I have another question which is marked for you, which is coming from Geeta, and she wants to know what is the required score or rank in JEE mains to attempt advance, I mean JEE advance.
JEE Advanced actually it depends on the percentile of that uh, time, but the rank it's around. Uh, there's not a fixed rank, but I guess it's somewhere around 1 lakh or something, because there is a cutoff thing. So if your score gets into that cutoff, then you will be able to appear in JEE Advanced. And, yeah, that's.
Okay, Mukund, do you have any idea on that part for the required
Ma'am,
score?
the syllabus, the curriculum, and the all those have changed for JEE mains. I have given it that in 2018. Till then, only
Yeah,
one paper was there, and now 2 to 3 there is lot of curriculum change. Till
Right.
now,
exactly.
yeah,
That's,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I
Same goes
forgot
for
about it.
Ankur, yeah.
Okay, so I have one answer to that. Like all of you, I mean, a lot of you want to know about JEE. So, guys, I have a very good answer to this because we have a webinar on 20th of May for JEE mains and JEE advanced. So, there will be having a faculty who will be there to guide you. So, I would request all of you who want to know about JEE mains, particularly, you can always join this free webinar, which is happening next Friday. That is 20th of May, evening 5 to 6. So I'll also share, the links and everything on our social media. So please keep a look on Shiksha's LinkedIn page. You'll get all the updates. So if you want to know about JEE mains particularly, please join us for 20th May webinar, which is only for JEE mains and JEE advanced, because we'll have a faculty who will be there to guide you, right? So I think that would help you a lot, right? Okay. Okay, I'll just quickly move to other questions. I see a lot of problems and questions coming in. I don't know how to choose it from there. Okay. Murtaza MB, please tell best college for aircraft maintenance engineering. So, Mukund, you have any idea on that for
Not for aircraft maintenance engineering, but aerospace and aeronautical engineering. It's best in IIT Kanpur. When it's for private, you can go for MIT Manipal, but there are not of jobs. Either you have to do masters,
Mhm.
so it's a long process.
Right. And I would request all of you who are like dropping your questions in chat. It will be great if you can drop it in Q&A and we'll try and take up all your questions. Okay. Maya has a problem. Let's just, I mean, try and answer. So she says, my parents are not ready to allow me to prepare for IIT. So what I have to do to take admission in private college? Mukund, if you like to guide her, I mean, she has some problem with
She
that.
can give papers like MIT paper, VIT, SRM, all those papers, and she can enter in that.
Yes. So, Maya, I
Simple.
think you should not worry if your parents are not allowing you for IIT. I mean, there are other options. I mean, you can sit for the exams. And I think private colleges have entrance exams and you have JEE also. So, you can actually go for that. Okay. I think that would help you, right? Okay. Harshvardhan. In which private college to take admission, as there is vast number of private colleges? Again, Mukund, this comes to you.
Ma'am, it depends on which branch to take and which is his nearest home, or he wanted to go far from home. There are many points that he had to decide and then opt for it. Which college offers better placement, which college offers better student to professor ratio, and where are more research opportunities. So it's not a single-ended answer.
Right. I think Harsh, that will help you. Okay, sorry, it was not Maya, it was Mayank. We're extremely sorry, couldn't see your full name. So that was a problem that Mayank was facing. Okay, I'll quickly move to some more question. Badri Narayan has this question, like he wants to know the difference between autonomous college versus government university colleges. Ankur, if you like to take that.
Yeah, first of all, sorry, the electricity just went off because there
No,
is
no
some
worries, no worries.
cyclone-like situations here.
No worries.
So, yeah, so what happens in an autonomous college is that all the exam papers
Mm-hmm.
are framed there in that college, and it is checked in that college as well. And the academic curriculum, everything that is decided in that autonomous college only. But in the government university colleges, what happens is there is one what should I say, leading university or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that under that university, different universities come. So that one central university will frame the question papers, the academic curriculum, and after the student appears in exams in their respective colleges, the answer sheets will go to the central university only to get checked. So that is the main difference between autonomous and
Right. Okay. Amit Basu has again a very interesting question. He says, like, apart from standard branches like CSE, EE, and ETC, which other branches have very excellent placement prospects? So, Mukund, if you would like to take that.
I mean, it totally depends on the student, the interest of the student. If he is interested in any branch and he can opt that branch and he will succeed for 100% in the future. If he is totally passionate and interested in that branch, he can also take civil, chemical, all this branch. And if he is not interested, it is not a good option for to take them in that branch.
Right. Okay. Sania has a question regarding best WB, that is West Bengal JE Government College for BTech CSE. Ankur, you have any idea on that?
yeah, actually, it's a very good exam apart from the JE, and most of the students try to enter into the Jadavpur University for BTech through the West Bengal JE, because Jadavpur University is one of the best colleges for BTech, and the fees is, I guess, the lowest fees in India. So I just read an article today that its fees is less than $130 for the entire course, I guess.
Okay.
So I don't remember how much exactly it was, but yeah, this Jadavpur University is one of the best colleges in India for BTech. So you can enter that college through West Bengal JE, and
Right.
there are other colleges as well. So through West Bengal JE, you can, I guess, University of Calcutta or something. I don't remember, but there are many colleges in West Bengal, and you can enter them through West Bengal JE. But Jadavpur is the best.
Okay, okay, and I'll quickly move to this next question. Student who is appearing for 12 boards and he's planning to take JEE main exam, but he has not specifically studied for JEE. So he wants to know that should I take a drop year for JEE if I don't score well? So what would be the pros and cons? Mukund, you'd like to guide on that?
He can try, and if score is not good, that rank is not good, yeah, he can obviously take a drop and take coaching and give a try again next year.
Right. And I'll just add another question, this part to this. Can I reappear in JEE mains exam after putting 3 years of gap? Is that possible?
Sorry, I don't know that policy that you can't appear or not. But education gap is not good. In corporate life, the HR always ask in interview that oh, why is there education gap? It is not good.
Right, right, absolutely. Okay, so this next question probably is for private college, but this is for BTech in computer science. So,
Yeah.
can you help with the fee structure for BTech in computer science in a private college?
I mean, in our college is 12,46,000 for 4 years.
Mhm.
So it comes around 3 lakhs, more than 3 lakhs per year, excluding hostel and mess fees.
Right, right, okay. Shruti has this question. I think Ankur would like to take that. which is more better, BTech in data science or BE in data science?
Okay, so what the basic difference between BTech and BE, which is Bachelor's in Engineering, is that BTech is mainly skill based, so they are more practicals,
Mhm.
but
Right.
BE is more theoretical.
Right.
However, in some colleges, BTech and BE, there is not much difference. But yeah, you have to check the academic curriculum of that particular college which is offering that course,
Mhm.
and after that you can decide. Because practicals are more important in data science, particularly all the fields related to computer science, they are completely the industry demands skills, practical skills.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I'll just add a part to the same question, Ankur, since another student is here, Khushi Sharma, and she wants to know that she wants to take computer science branch, but what if she does not get it? Like, should she go for other branches, or like she can take a year drop?
So it again depends on what other branches, like um, there's this subject, there's this branch called ECE.
Mm-hmm.
Those students who don't get computer science, they enter into ECE because I guess the syllabus is similar, which is electronics and communication.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can, and the placements are actually the placement companies, they allow both computer science and ECE students.
Right.
So yeah, you can take ECE, and if there is some other subjects like IT or something which is related to computer science, you can take.
Okay. All right. Ashish has this question. I think Mukund, you like to take this. Ashish says, what is the median salary of private college in CSE, and what are the scenario of campus placement? And does college tag matters? That's a very interesting question about the college tag.
Yeah, I can start from median salary. It's for overall BTech branches, it's 7.5 or 2.8 lakhs in our college. And off campus, totally depends on the student how he has done his BTech, what are all research papers he has published, what are all internships he has done. So it totally depends on student. And regarding college tech, yeah, it matters a lot. If you are going for masters or MBA or other things in foreign universities, the college tech matters a lot.
Right, right. Okay. There's question related to aerospace engineering. I mean, Aditya wants to know, like, doing an aerospace engineering from a private college,
Mm.
is it good or not?
Yeah, it's good. So in MIT Manipal, our main campus, there is a lot of good research laboratories and nice workshops that are being of aerospace engineering. But if he is passionate in aerospace engineering, yeah, it's good. There is a nice, all those nice labs and nice all those. But there are less jobs in aerospace right now in India after BTech. Either you have to pursue MTech or masters, then you will get a good job.
Right, right. Absolutely. Okay. So this question is from Minakshi, and she says, what's the difference between IT and CSE? Because everyone says it's almost the same, but then why everyone wants CSE first and then IT if they don't, and what if they don't get CSE? So Ankur, you
Yeah.
like to take that?
Yeah, definitely. So this was the exact question I had asked in my college orientation to the dean, and he answered this. He directly answered it that we have created this course for increasing the number of seats, and there are only a few subjects which are here and there, and this is just to justify that these branches are different, but both are entirely same. You can take CSE, you can take IT. Why everyone goes for CSE? Because it is the first name, it is the purest name of computer science, that computer science and engineering. So everyone wants to go for. And actually, I also would like to add one thing, that many of the students are asking about entering into BTech in CSE. So the problem is with the software boom in India, there are large number of students who are getting into CSE. So there is a huge crowd in this place. Everyone wants to take CSE. So with time, we will see that there will be automation coming in, and there will be less number of software jobs for people. This will happen. So I would say that you just shouldn't go to CSE just for placement, you should have interest in it. And if you are going into CSE, then please focus on a particular domain and try to be an expert in that. So that will be a good thing. And one more thing I would like to quickly add, one incident happened. One of my seniors appeared in an interview for a blockchain company, and the student who was taking the interview, he was a high school student. So he was surprised that he has done his BTech, he's completed his BTech, and his interview is being taken by a high school student. And this is because the student uh, had skills in blockchain which were better, maybe better than the student who has pursued a complete BTech course. So the CSA is completely about practical skills. You can start doing it from your school level. So yeah.
So, Ankur, just adding to it, since we spoke so much thing about BTech, computer science. So, just because I see questions coming in, what is exactly scope that a student can see after doing BTech in computer science? What all aspects and scope does it open?
Okay, so whatever I said just now, this is for corporate jobs.
Okay.
So if you want to go into corporate or build a startup, you just need the skills. But if you want to enter into the proper research facilities, which is offered by higher level universities, you have to get a degree properly. So if you take computer science, the first thing is the corporate jobs. You can go for corporate jobs, but you can do that without the computer science as well. But yeah, for those students who are having a degree, they will be the first preference. And the other option is research. You can apply for MS and MTech. However, recently there is not much worth in MTech in India unless you want to go for teaching lines or uh, on that lines. So you can go for MS. And yeah, these are the two major lines.
Right. I think Karina had this question. So I think Karina, now I think a lot of you who wants to go for BTech computer science this will help. Gaurav, you can put your query here instead of raising. Okay, I'll just come to YouTube since we are live streaming it. We have few queries on YouTube as well. So I'll just quickly put in this question
I
from
think Mukund
Radhi.
also wanted to add something to this.
Mukund, you want to
Yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah. I was 100% agreeing with Ankur's point. He said, right, that automation is coming and all the students are opting for only CSE without knowing that either they are interested in coding or not. There are, I have to tell you the truth that if there are 600 students in a computer science, only 40 or 50 students know hardcore coding. All others are just because of placement that they are only looking at package and they are not looking that either they are passionate about coding or not. You can analyze that if you are good or for computer science or not. In every CBSE or ICSE board, Python or C++ or Java is taught in 10th or 12th class. So if you are enjoying it and if you are loving it, you can take CSE. But you are not enjoying that you should not take CSE. Either you should shift to non-BTech or take some other branch.
Right. Absolutely. I think that really well
Ankur,
sounds.
you have to add something in this as you are from CSE.
No, I completely agree to your point. Yeah, this is exactly. You have to be passionate if you want to take
Yeah,
some subject. And in fact, for you, it is not necessary for you to take BTech as well. You can go for
yeah,
any.
right. For non-tech.
Many students are taking BTech, and this BTech doesn't guarantee you a placement.
Yeah, right. It's absolutely right.
Right. I'll quickly come to the YouTube question. I think a lot of them are watching us on YouTube. So Radhe wants to know, he did not take up IP subjects in 12th. So he wants to know that if he want to pursue computer science ahead, will that be a problem because he does not know much about computer, but he wants to take up computer science. So will he face some problems or something like that? So, Ankur, if you would like to answer Radhe.
Yeah, so I would say if you like problem solving, if you like solving mathematical questions, actually for mathematical question you can go for like any BTech field, but particularly if you like problem solving and stuff, you can go for computer science because it is mostly problem solving. And though there are other things as well, but it is a good field. but you should be focused on problem solving. And if you like that, you can go for it. If you don't like it, then you can try for other things.
Right. I think Radhe, if you're watching us on YouTube, so Ankur has helped you out with this. Probably you can like understand more about it, right? Okay. Rudra also watching us on YouTube and saying CS or IT, which field will have more scope in future, and which one should I opt for? So Mukund, if you would like to fill that.
And both are same. Both are same. As Ankur said previously, it is only bought for increasing the number of seats as per AICTE norms that single branch cannot have more amount that of seats. So
Yeah.
it's totally same. Even a mechanical or civil person can enter into a CSE field. There are so much of plenty amount of courses available. So it's whichever you are getting, you can go for that.
Okay. Okay. Nupur has a question about. Okay, Mayank. Okay, I'm taking your question first. Scope in ECE. I really don't know the full form. So Mukund, if you have any idea for
Yeah,
ECE.
it's electronics and communication engineering. It's a very nice branch. It's a branch that you can get into both CSIT companies, and you can also get into mechanical and automotive companies, as electric vehicles are future, and so you can get in both of the domains. It's a nice branch, but it's somewhat of a theoretical branch. You have to solve so much of numericals and all those integration and differentiation. So choose wisely.
Okay, so Mayank, I think you had a few queries that we did try and solve. So I think EC. Okay, Mayank wants to know like if you can suggest a college for EC also.
Ma'am, all the colleges offer EC, private and government, both.
Right. So Mayank, I think that would help you a lot, about knowing this. Okay, Nopur wants to know about like she wants to take CSC because of course placements, but I'm taking 1 year drop to discover and get myself interested in coding because I don't have a laptop. Even so, I'll purchase it after boards. So, Nopur, like, what help do you want us on this? You're taking up CSC because of course placements, but you're taking a year drop. Ankur, you like to guide? I think she's too much confused.
Yeah, can you please repeat?
She says that I want to take CSE because of course placement, but she's taking a
Mhm.
year drop to discover and get interested in coding because she does not have a laptop as of now. So she wants to add coding to her skills. Is the right decision that she's taking?
I think 1 year drop is not an issue, but just for trying out coding, it is not necessary to take a drop here. Like, if you want to go into computer science, you can enter into any nearby branch and practice coding separately. So I have seen students from other branches sitting, they are taking other branches, but they are sitting in the software jobs only. So companies do allow that. Companies do allow any BTech students to sit in the software developer roles.
Mm-hmm.
So it again depends on you, but yeah, I would suggest then don't take a drop here just for exploring coding.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay, Manish Sirvi he's a class 12 student and he wants to do BTech CSE and he has applied for SMIT, that is Sikkim Manipal Institute of Technology. So he wants to know, is this a best college or not? Mukund, maybe you want to answer.
If you're getting Jaipur or main campus, first offer on that. So first prefer that Jaipur and MIT campus. Then after prefer SMIT.
Right. So I think this will help you, understanding more. Okay, Ranjan wants to know JE, in JE, how much marks is required so we can assure for NIT college. Mukund, you have any idea on this?
Rank, I think for CSC, 10,000 to 12,000 rank, he can get a CSC in one of the oldest and best NITs.
Mm-hmm.
8,000 to 10,000.
So I think Ranjan, Mukund has already answered your query. Okay, which is better, computer science or information science? Ankur, quickly, if you can answer this.
Actually, I don't have information about information science. I have
It's
heard about
information technology.
Yeah.
yeah. If
Maybe
it's
there was
information
some
technology,
typing error.
if it's information technology, then again it's same as computer science. So you can go for any one.
Okay, and another same question, just extending specialization, which is best in, which specialization is best in CSC computer engineering?
Which specialization? It depends on interest actually. So I don't think there is something called best in any domain. Like so, if you like some particular subject, then you can go for it.
Okay, so I think Ankur, we have a particular question marked for you from Nikhil. So he says that what would be your advice for someone who has got a better rank in first attempt in JEE Advance, but still wants to take a drop because the person wants to take a break from studies and explore other things and actually take admission after the drop year.
Okay, so if you this is a very interesting question actually. So yeah, if uh, so mental health is an important thing actually. So if you really want to take a break, like you're really fed up with everything, then you can take a break. There is no issue with that. But I would suggest that not taking a break is actually better, because in the future you will realize that okay, I wish I had not dropped that year. So it will better if you just be a little easy on yourself. Let everyone do whatever they are doing, but you just focus on whatever you want to do, and be a little easy. If you're not doing well in academics, or if there is any problem, then you can just relax a bit and um, go for something relaxing. But I would not suggest dropping an year to just because you want to take a break from studying. Yeah.
Right. So I think Nikhil, Ankur has answered your question. Okay. Before we move on to a few more questions, like we have last 10 minutes, so we'll try and take as much we can. But before that, I'm just launching the feedback poll so that all of you can quickly fill this up, and we'll move to the last 10 minutes, and we'll try to take the as many questions we can. Though I still have a whole list of questions unanswered with me, and I'm sure we cannot have entire questions in a 1 hour session, but we'll try and take the maximum ones and try and help you, guide you guys. So I think they both are here to help you, and they are trying to answer your queries. They are trying to clear your doubts. So meanwhile they're filling up the form, I'll just move to the next question. Okay, that's an interesting question actually, and Amit has this question which I think Mukund will like to take. How is the life of a fresher in Manipal, and like the culture of ragging and everything? Of course, the side cons, they always want to know the negative part. So Mukund, what's your take on this?
And there is no ragging. There is a zero ragging policy, and lot of rules are also there. And seniors are very friendly. You can become friend and start discussing about their future, what are your plans you should take. And there is no ragging. And regarding fresher, it's a good. There are many events, cultural events, and technical events, non-technical events. There are every day some of event, and you can enjoy all of them. It's very good for fresher.
Right. So Amit, you need not need to worry on this part, as an experienced student from the same university has already answered this. Okay, I'll just extend another question. On what parameters should you like choose engineering college? Like how many companies come for the campus interviews, and depending on the branch or the college, like what parameters help them decide that okay, I should go for this one because this is the thing that's happening here? So Mukund, your take on this?
Faculty also matters a lot. Faculty should be helping, and they should be good in their field. If it is good, he can also take placement in non IT companies. But if faculties are not good, that if he's also interested, he cannot do good if he is not getting a good mentorship from his faculty.
Right. And Ankur, what's your take on this? Like, how do you decide on this?
Yeah, so okay, again the electricity problem. Sorry. I can divide this into three parts. The first is placements. second is research, and the third is the campus life.
Okay.
So if you are interested in further research in the future, then you should check what are the research opportunities, how easily you can communicate with the professors, and how you can contact them for research opportunities. You should try to connect with people on social media platforms who are from the same college. I think LinkedIn is a
Yeah,
very
LinkedIn
good
is a good
platform.
platform.
Everyone should be on that. And the second thing is placement. If you want to go into the corporate field for the jobs only, then you should check the placements only.
Right.
Irrespective of everything, you should check the placements, because I have seen students who don't attend classes. They just somehow like attend the classes for the attendance, maintaining the attendance percentage, and they uh, just study to pass in the exams, and but they're focused on getting the placements, so they work on that particular field domain, and they mm, crack good companies. And the third field is campus life. Socializing is a very important part of your life. You should not cut off that from your life, irrespective of everything, irrespective of anything. So if you want to just like have a mixture of everything, study, academic placements, research, and good college life, then you should actually look for those colleges which are having a good student culture. There are clubs and all, like the societies, student societies. So yeah.
I
And
think
I
that,
also want to like add there should also be good infrastructure in labs of college,
yeah,
as the
Yeah.
practical aspects plays important role. There should
absolutely.
be good lab infrastructure. Either he's in CS or non-CS, but labs do matter a lot for practical and all those other stuffs. That would be helpful in his placements and in his further studies. It should be good, and their curriculum should be updated regularly. Scenarios are changing day by day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree to that. And those are the like honest feedbacks, that students get here in these webinars from, the students who are actually gaining that experience. Uh, okay. I think just keeping on dropping questions. Okay. So there's another question that I see here. The student says that I've scored 91% in maths, 90% in computer science for class 12, and he's interested in maths and logic. So, like, what stream should he take in for engineering? Mukund, if you like to guide him for that.
The engineering is applied to, or maths is applied to all of the engineering branches. Either it is civil, chemical, or CS, IT. Engineering is applied to all. In CS also, in data science branch, statistics, AI, ML, all those is applied. In mechanical, that fluid mechanics engineering is applied, and in civil also, in all those subjects, engineering, mathematics is applied. So if he should decide in what branch he is interested. Engineering is applied in all of the engineering branches, and engineering mathematics is also taught in
Yeah,
fourth or the four semesters in engineering,
right, absolutely.
irrespective of the branch.
Right, absolutely. Ankur, you like to add something to this?
Just a second. Yeah, I actually agree to what Mukund said, and would just like to say that this is a nice thing that you are looking at your individual subjects marks,
Mhm.
because I have seen students who just see the overall score that yes, I have got 90% overall, I should take science or engineering, but they might not be good in the STEM subjects like the physics, chemistry, maths, and then they face problems when they enter into the engineering or science subject. So you
Right.
should actually look at that individual subjects marks for deciding the future.
Okay, Joel has a very interesting question because I could not come across this question previously. So, do we have any BTech online course for any of the universities in India? If yes, then which? And the second question is the online BTech accepted for PG MTech on campus? So, Mukund, do you have any idea that do we have some?
According to my knowledge, not till now. There is no online BTech, but if COVID came again, the
Yeah,
classes will become online and it will be automatically switched to BTech online. But it is not beneficial. It's not good BTech online. You can't get a overall experience. You just attend classes on Zoom or MS Teams, and you miss all the practical aspects and going to college, hostel, meeting professors, and going to labs, it's not a good option. It's not like MBA. It's there is overall development in BTech. You have to go to lab, you have to go to workshops, you have to meet faculties, and you have to do research. So according to me, for if it also comes in future, it's not a good option. There is a lot to enjoy in hostel life also.
Yes, so I think Ajit, we still don't have that kind of option as of now. So always an on on campus, and being in campus is a better option for pursuing BTech. That's what the BTech students says. Okay, Ranjan, you have been spamming the inbox. So he wants to know if you were a dropper, should you take admission for BSc or not? Ankur, quickly, if you can answer him, please.
Yeah, sure. See, it's again upon your interest. If you want to go into the science field, then you can take BSc. And again, think properly before deciding any subject. Don't just go into that it is BSc, let me take it. So, yeah, it depends on you.
Okay, Murtaja wants to know if we see colleges write 80 to 90% placement. What does that mean? Mukund, what does that mean?
I think it's 80 to 90% of students who have registered in the placement, not of the total students. I think it is the percentage that is calculated on the amount of the number of students that are being registered for the placement. So it is the 80 to 90% of that figure.
Right. Okay, Deep, we do not get BTech colleges from board percentage. That is what I have understood from this session. You need to sit for JE and other entrance exams. Then only I think you can get BTech college. If I'm not wrong, Mukund, if I'm not wrong.
Can you repeat again?
Yeah, so he wants to know, do we get BTech colleges from board percentage?
Yeah, some colleges, I think state boards or some other boards, they give also scholarships if their percentage is above 90, and yeah, it's there.
So though they don't need to sit for JE or any entrance.
No. If the seat is vacant in that branch, then he can only get.
Okay.
The priority will get to the JE holder.
All right, all right. I think Deep Mukund has rectified my answer, and he has said the right answer. Okay, Karina is saying, is it necessary to give JE exam as well as CUET for admission in BTech Computer Science? Also, which is better, regular learning or a distance learning for BTech? Ankur, quickly answer on that.
Yeah, I would first answer the second question. Definitely, regular learning is better than distance learning for BTech because BTech is not just about theory. It has a lot of other things which Mukund has already said: the labs, the going with professors, hostel life, everything. So yeah, that's one thing. So and the other thing was, can you repeat?
Yeah, so she says that is it necessary to give JE as well as CUET for BTech Computer Science admission?
I'm not sure about CUET, so can't answer. But you can only appear in JE. You don't need to go for double exam, but it depends on colleges. Most colleges accept with JE marks only.
So, Mukund, you have any idea for like JE and CUET?
Can she tell the full form of COET?
Okay, so Karina, so this question is for you. Have you filled up CUET form, which is going to happen recently? So if you have or not, you can answer that. Probably we can then help you out. Okay, she has. She has.
The full form of COET.
So that's Common University Entrance Test.
No idea.
So which is happening, I think, probably in June, they'll be having this exam. And recently, a lot of universities have started accepting only CUET score. So I don't think for BTech also that would be applicable. But still, Karina, you can use Ask Shiksha for that more clarity. If you need to know more on this, so you can just come on askshiksha.com. We'll try and help you out with that. Okay. Okay, so we are running out of time. I don't think we can take more questions. I know there are a lot of the queries and doubts and sessions still left out, but we are running out of time and we cannot take. Okay, one last question I'll take from Swati. Suggestions for taking what should to do? What should we take up after like PCM plus CS after 12th? What to do after taking PCM plus CS after 12th? Mukund, you like to answer?
I previously answered this, totally depend on interest. Follow your passion and do choose your branch according to that. And if you are not interested in any branch, then it is difficult to say that which branch to go. We should follow your passion and ask if he enjoyed coding in 10th and 12th class, he enjoyed Python, C++, Java, he or she can definitely take CS branch, CS, IT, CC, whichever he is getting easily.
Okay, so let's just come to the conclusion part. I mean, if we are comparing a private college and a government college, what's your take, Mukund? What will you say? Like, should we like opt? Private colleges are equally good with the government ones, and they have more facilities. You agree to that?
Yeah, private colleges have more facilities. I have visited to many government colleges also, and I have seen their lab and I have seen my college's lab. It's totally depends on student to student. In government college, student is more passionate to learn because he has done hard work in studying in for JEE mains.
Absolutely.
But in private, he has not done his hard work. So one can succeed in both of the college.
Absolutely.
But the chances of in government college, the JEE main student has worked hard, so he also works hard in their 4 years of BTech. But in BTech, in non-private universities, the student work hard in their BTechs and they have not worked hard for giving their JEE mains. So the private engineering college students flourish in second to third year of their BTech. And after 2 to 3 years, I think they both are in the same position. He has done good in BTech in private university.
Right, right. Absolutely, absolutely. And just concluding, Ankur, what would you like to say? Like, what's your take on finally on this?
Yeah, I completely agree to all the points which Mukund has covered, and it completely depends on the student. Just fix your priorities
Mhm.
and then decide which college will be best for you. And do check the college's history, like how old is this college, what has been the placement ratio, what is the research opportunities available, how good is its alumni network. Go to platforms like LinkedIn and ask to the students of that college. They will be able to answer more particularly what is the scene in the college. So yeah, that will be my take on it.
Right, and I'm just dropping in the link. I think a lot of queries were unanswered because we just had 60 minutes. We've already crossed that, but we cannot take all the queries. So you can drop your queries on shiksha.com, and probably we have a team of experts and panelists who are there to guide you and help you out. Also for JEE, as I've already mentioned, JEE and JEE Advanced, we are organizing another webinar with the faculty on 20th of May. So please keep a check on our LinkedIn pages. We will be updating the registration link. These webinars are absolutely free to join. So please make good use of these counseling webinars because the panelists are here from different parts of the country. They are taking out the valuable time, 60 minutes, from the busy schedule, and they are here to answer your queries. So please make good use of these counseling webinars that we are organizing for different exams. So I think that's a wrap for today's session. And Mukund and Ankur, thank you so very much for being with us for the 60 minutes and answering all the sort of questions that was throwing over here, like whether it was problems, it was solutions, it was doubts, it was courses related. It was so amazing to have both of you with so much of information and experiences that you both have shared. One last advice, Mukund, from you to all the students.
Yeah, I was saying for that. I'm just saying follow your passion and choose your BTech branch wisely. There are many questions regarding CSE.
Yes.
Don't just choose CSE that उसका अच्छा पैकेज लगा है तो मेरा भी अच्छा पैकेज लगेगा. Follow your passion. That everyone must have saw in that Three Idiots movie that follow your passion and do choose your branch wisely. If you are not able to get CS or IT, you can also take other branches and if you develop your coding skills later or you like the coding, you can definitely enter in CS branch or IT and all those software companies later also. There are many startups, many companies that are offering AI courses, ML courses, data science. There are many companies. So you can also get, if you develop your interest later, you can also then also get to all those software company. My last advice is that learning never ends. We should always get learning and do learning at your best pace.
Absolutely. Ankur, your last one piece of advice.
Yeah, I will completely agree to what Mukund said, that passion matters. So do follow your passion. Not don't go for CSE. In fact, don't go for BTech as well if you don't want to go into it. You can take any subject, and if you want to practice coding, you can practice coding with any subject at your personal space. Like it's just like a hobby, so you can practice it anywhere. There are hundreds of online resources to practice coding for that. So yeah, do follow your passion, and yeah, select your branch wisely, branch as well as the stream.
Right. Absolutely. Thank you, both of you, like for this wonderful pieces of advices that you've given. And I'm sure all the information and all the experiences that you have shared will definitely help, these students to somehow clear that confusion path and help them like solve their doubts and queries they couldn't understand which way to take. And I think these sessions will help them to, take that right path which will be suitable for them. So we have tried to cover all the practical aspects also. Do not just go after the glitz of the subject. You need to be very practical and also interesting. So I would say private or government does not matter. If you are interested in that particular subject, you take up any college, and we are sure that you will excel in that, for no matter wherever you are. You
Totally agreeing on this point. Totally agreeing.
Right.
Yes.
So I like to thank both of you, and thanks to all of you who have joined us here for this amazing session. And we're looking forward to more such sessions with all of you, and hope to see Ankur and Mukund back again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah,
Can I
thank
drop
you,
my mail ID
ma'am.
here for any doubts that participants can?
Sure. You can always drop in your email ID. Both of you can drop in your email IDs. Also, we can have more sessions with both of them in coming time. So we'll try and get hold of Mukund and Ankur, from the busy schedule. So you can like quickly drop in
Yeah,
your.
sure. We will be happy to be back again.
I have got my mail ID. If any doubts, anyone can mail me, and I will be happy to answer them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I will do that quickly as well.
Yes.
Just a second.
So Shiksha along with Mukund and Ankur are there to help you and guide you. So do not worry on that. And for JEE Advance, I've already mentioned 20th of May, register for that webinar. So you can have more queries for JEE. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle. Nice to meet you personally.